today I'm playing Killzone 3 on the PlayStation 3 in 3D. This is a first-person shooter. It came out in 2011. This is an exclusive PlayStation 3 title, and I'm playing it with the Sharpshooter. You can also play it with a normal controller. It's easier with a normal controller. It's more fun with the Sharpshooter. You don't need the Sharpshooter. You can just play with the PlayStation Move. The PlayStation Navigator controller goes in here. It's got a reload button on the back, which you don't use for this game. It's got a square and a triangle button there, and a square and a triangle button there. This move button translates into this move button on the top of the controller. I've got a Wiimote battery plate attached to the back of it because I was using it on the PC and had the Wiimote attached to it because I was playing a PC game with it. The stock has 4 levels of adjustment. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a switch here on both sides of the gun for single fire, burst fire, and automatic fire. So it's a very ambidextrous gun. You can use it with either hand. The single shot burst and automatic switch doesn't work with this game either. It works with some games, but not with this game. It's got also a button here when you pull this, and that actually reloads in this game. The Navigator controller has a X and a circle button there, and an L1 button there, and an L2 button here, along with the joystick. This game has some of the best 3D I've seen on the PlayStation 3. Oh, threw an enemy. When you push the jump while running, you slide into cover. If you're close to cover. If you point to the left of the screen, you keep spinning to the left. You point to the right of the screen, you keep spinning to the right. And the joystick strafes you left and right and moves you forward and backwards. You can slide into cover if you do it right. And now I'm stuck to cover. And to pop out of the cover, I can just push forward on the joystick and I pop up and out of cover, or I can just shoot, I pop out of cover, or I can push down the aim button, which is L2, and I pop out of cover and aim. Push it again, and I go back into cover. Also, when I'm stuck to cover, I can move to the left and keep holding the joystick to the left. And I don't leave the cover, I just pop out far enough to shoot. And same with the right. If I want to get off the cover, I either hit duck or back out. Hopefully that explains how the cover mechanic works in this game. I really like the cover mechanic. It's a lot like a third-person shooter, a third-person cover shooter, which I really like. Now let's go. Dead yet? Oh, 3D, those rockets really seem like they're coming at you. It actually has an adjustment in the menu where you can adjust how much 3D, how much depth you want. You can set it up to where you don't have to hold down the cover button or the duck button. You just hit it once and it stays on until you hit it again and then it turns off. Or you can set it up to where you gotta hold it. Same with the aim. The aim button you can set up to where you either gotta hold it, or you just hit it once to stay on, and you hit it again to stay off. I like the stick in the cover though, because it makes it easy to pop in and out of cover. Reload! Back in! Reload! Run in, tuck in! All the cover mechanics make it different and more fun than your average first-person shooter, make it more modern. Pushing up, letting go, pushing up, letting go, pushing up, letting go. Or you can get to the side of the cover over here and push to the right and let go, push to the right and let go, and then you kind of aim off to the side. So that's how you do it. It's pretty fun. I like it a lot. It's a good game. I actually beat this whole game with the Sharpshooter. The move controller has vibration, so you can feel it when you pull the trigger, and that's pretty fun. The Sharpshooter doesn't have built-in vibration, but the move does, so you can actually feel it vibrating through the whole gun now. This game is awesome. One of the biggest problems with the move is like overcorrecting. Like if you're trying to spin to the left, and then you're like, oh, I gotta spin back. Oh, then you're like, oh, wait, get in the middle, and then you kind of go back and forth sometimes, and that gets a little bit difficult. Takes a while to get used to. There's an option when you're playing with a move that if you hold down the LT button, it'll actually lock onto your target for you. You can set it up to whether it locks your sight to your target or it locks the camera to the target, or you don't even have to use that button. Kind of depends on how you want to play, how difficult you want it to be. It's the left trigger button, it's aim button. If you hold down the aim button and you have that set to on, so then put the little square around the little square around the target for you, and then you don't have kind of locks on for you and makes it a little bit easier to. You can still aim within that little box, basically. Yeah, it keeps the sight within that box. Come on. I don't really use it that much, so. I didn't even use it the first time I played this game straight through a couple years ago. There is a split screen co-op mode. You cannot play it with a PlayStation Move. You can't play it in 3D. I bought 2 of these navigators, thinking that we could play a lot of these PlayStation Move first-person shooter games split screen, but you can't play any of them split screen. As soon as you go split screen, they say the PlayStation Move is not compatible in split screen mode, so you have to use controllers. The only one that I found is Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. You can play that split screen with 2 navigators and 2 move controllers. Multiplayer is still online. I just played it today and got my butt kicked a whole bunch. They also have Bot Zone, which is just like multiplayer, but Bot Zone is all bots that you fight against, so you don't have to play against people online. I think you can even level up in Bot Zone, and then you can go online and play multiplayer. Kind of like practicing for online multiplayer. That's Killzone 3. So hopefully that covers it, and we'll see you next time.